Milk, we can't guarantee. Cheese is bad, don't disagree. Butter, ew, like high key. Forced to be dairy free.
Howdy folks, welcome back to Forced to Be Dairy Free, week 10. Today we'll be making shrimp wontons. And before we get started, one thing that is great about wontons is you can freeze them and then you can microwave them up for lunch. So they're great for leftovers.
When's the last time we've had leftover wontons?
I do.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like usually you guys eat them all up and we don't have any leftover.
True, but
That's
like
true.
you can, guys, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty simple ingredients. Can you get a teaspoon? I keep forgetting to get the teaspoon.
Yeah.
I have my 1 pound of shrimp that I already have here, and I've already washed it, cleaned it. What? What's going on here? It's right here, hiding right here. Yeah. 1 pound of shrimp, like I said, washed and clean. I have 3 cups of vegetable oil right here. I'm not going to start it yet. I just went ahead and put it in there. You could also use peanut oil, would be good. I would have used peanut oil if I had that on hand.
Yes.
I have 50 wonton wraps. If you don't know, if you haven't made wontons before, usually you get this in the refrigerated area where the lettuce and the fresh vegetables are. At least that's where I've always seen them in our grocery stores.
So that means each of us can have 10.
Yeah. We have 3 eggs here, some salt and pepper, and I have 2 cans of water chestnuts. It's actually, I believe I said 12 ounces. The cans are a little bigger than that, and actually it comes out to 5 ounces per can of the water chestnut, so it's more like 10 ounces. So I'm going to speed through real quick, and I'm going to take out my shrimp. I'm going to keep this container. I'm going to chop it up all nice and fine and neat. All right, so I've been working at this for about, what, Cameron, 4 minutes?
Yep.
Trying to get finely diced. I don't want to put this in a food processor or in a blender because I really don't want the burger consistency. I like to have some nice little bite pieces in my wontons and my shrimp.
Yeah.
So I have that done, but you also don't want whole pieces of shrimp, right?
Yeah.
No.
That's bad.
No, siree.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and put that back in my container. And you can see it's chopped up in little itty bitty bits. It's alright to be an itty bitty.
Egg.
What?
A little bitty egg.
Alright, so now I'm going to dice up my water chestnuts.
Yeah.
And you can adjust how much you're going to use based on the amount of shrimp that you have in there. I may not use quite all these because I really love my water chestnuts. I love the crunch that it has in my wontons, but I don't want to taste the water chestnuts, not the shrimp. All right, so I've chopped these up. This took about 3 minutes for me to chop them up.
Oh! I fell.
Are you okay?
This took about 3 minutes to chop up.
Did I already see that?
Yeah, but they were paying attention to me.
Okay.
Oh.
Again, I tried to get as far as I could, but I didn't want to just waste all the time in the world. And I did toss out a couple ounces of it. I didn't need all of these ingredients. As you can see, not a lot of ingredients in these shrimp wontons. So I'd say on a couple levels. One thing, pretty inexpensive to make.
Yeah, and there are a lot
Great
of
for
them.
parties.
Yes. There's a lot of them, and people, it's basically like, I don't know what you call it, like a finger snack?
Yeah, it's a finger food. And
Yeah.
so this is a New Year's tradition for us. We always have, for as long as I can remember, shrimp wontons for our New Year's Eve parties as a family,
Yeah.
right?
And like you said, my dad said, there's not a lot of ingredients in it, but there are some key components to make them special.
Mainly the shrimp.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. Without all the other ingredients taken away, you can really taste the shrimp.
I'm gonna do a challenge. I'm gonna talk about British.
Okay, I don't think so.
Okay.
So next thing I want to do, as you see, I got 3 eggs. I am going to have the whites of the eggs here go into my shrimp concoction, and then I'm going to toss my yolk into this little cup here, and that is what I'm going to use to pull my wontons together, attach them together when we start forming them. Another thing you can notice that we have here is a giant sheet of, come on baby.
This egg's so cute.
To say he doesn't want to let go. Okay, there, you let go. Thank you very much. if you happen to need more yolk once you're doing your wontons, tying them together, then you can grab another egg. But usually 3 eggs works out just fine for me.
Like he was saying, we have wax paper. Is that here?
Oh yeah, I didn't finish my wax paper thought, right? Yeah. Wax paper, another thing I have is my favorite sweet and sour sauce here. So I have my favorite dipping sauce. And I'll move that out of the way. But I do have my wax paper, and you'll see, I really like having that to have for my big open work surface.
Yeah.
But I used to always work on keyboards, and I was moving things around. Now I can just really move fast and get everything. What did I say?
Who works on keyboards?
It's not keyboards, cutting boards.
I was like, what?
No. See, that's what you are great value to me, Cameron.
I don't know how you cook.
Catching my mistakes. We would have had all these fools out there cooking wontons and putting them on keyboards and then calling in and saying you ruined my keyboard, you idiot. Okay, so I'm going to do a teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to do a tablespoon of salt.
We got to have it today, bro.
And that is it. That is it. That is all that are going into my wontons.
Yeah.
Can you believe that, Cameron?
No, it's not.
Well, let's toss this stuff out of our way.
And also, this is an easy dish for kids to make. Like, if I just had the instructions, like I watched this video, I could easily make it. Like, if I wanted to throw a surprise birthday party for my dad. And by the way, his birthday is coming up, so please reach out.
That is true. You're right. This is, especially this part right here, putting them together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This was always, because you eat so many of them, it was a kid activity to give the parents a break from cooking. They just kind of chop it up for us and mix it up, and then we would be the ones that put it into the wonton. So do you remember how to do this, Cameron? You want me to show you?
Yeah, sure.
Show you and show the audience?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna grab
Very
one
well.
wonton, and we're not gonna overfill it. Now, we used to go to a lot of work when my dad taught me to do these. He had this real special way to fold them. Ixnay on that. I'm just gonna use one of my tablespoons here, and then I get my finger in here, and I'm gonna do 2 sides together here.
It's like the glue.
This is like the glue. And I'm just gonna fold it over, simple as that. That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
And bring it together, sit it in my far corner, and then Cameron and I are gonna zip through and fill this wax paper full of wontons.
So I'm going to show you how to fold the wontons like we did here. So I'm just gonna do this one because it looks pretty snazzy. So we just put about a spoonful of shrimp onto the wonton, and so we're gonna take just my fingers, and we're gonna take the egg yolk, and we're just gonna spread it on this side, and then we're gonna spread it on this side, like that, so it's like the glue. And then you're gonna fold it over like this, and then not too aggressively, push it down to make sure that the sides are sealed, because when it's in the thing, you don't want it to explode. So it should look like that.
All right, so this took 2 minutes on one side. I'm gonna work in there with my slotted spatula here and turn them over on the other side, and then they'll cook another 2 minutes. So 2 minutes on each side, 4 minutes per wonton to get it done. All right, the wontons have cooked. My first batch have cooked about 4 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna bring this closer so you can see them. Nice and golden brown. Mom trying to be part of the shot.
Yeah,
That's all right. I can understand. Everyone wants to be a star.
Dad, but if Mom got in, it'd go viral.
Probably. So you can see, beautiful. All right, look at those.
Hey, my gosh!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's beautiful.
All right. So we'll each have these, have our plates, and we'll chow down on these. What are you doing? I'm making the plates so everyone can see it. They're too hot. Don't eat them right away. You'll burn your mouth.
Oh!
All right. You don't need to watch us make all of these, I don't think. You don't want
Yeah.
to stick around for that. It won't take long, though.
Yeah.
Cameron, show how pretty that is.
So pretty. These ones.
You need to learn that it has to be tipped. Here.
It's
Oh.
good, it's leaking!
Yeah,
That's
it's
how
all
big it's
right. You can substitute the shrimp if you don't like shrimp, although you don't like shrimp that much and you love these, right? Still hot, Cameron, but you can put sausage in there. That's great also in wontons. Dairy free, of course. Dairy free dish, great dish.
Yes.
Classic in our family.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and so you get notified every time we post a video. And make sure you share this with a friend or a family member or enemy.
Maybe 5.
Yeah. Share it with 5, and we'll
Yeah.
give you a shout out.
You don't just have to be dairy free.
Yeah.
It's just good food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.